Au revoir! Great solo there by Michael Sembello. It's that good that I've tried to get it as accurate as possible for this. Looking at all the nuances, where there's pull-offs, which notes are picked, which aren't, which notes have vibrato, which don't, things like that. As far as the tone goes, it sounds to me like he's using a Strat type guitar with the pickup selector one in, giving you that sort of classic Strat glassy tone. And there's chorus on there as well, your typical 80s kind of sound. I haven't got chorus on this at the moment, but I did on the recording at the start of the video. I used the pod with various effects, and I'll show a screenshot of that in a bit. So on to the solo. The first phrase, it's 16th fret on the G, and then, no sorry, 15th on the G and 16th on the B. So there's a bit of vibrato on that bend, and release it, and then back to the G string with a bit of vib. Next bit, same two notes, but there's a bit more to it. There's no vibrato on either of those bends. It's difficult for me not to do it, but I wanted to stay close to the original, so that's bend, release, and pull off to the 14th. So say it's the first two notes again. And then a bend on the 16th on the E. And then pluck it again and release. Pluck the F sharp on the E, which is 14th. 2 on the 16th of the B. And then back to the 14th fret. Now, a lot of people tend to play that phrase like this, which just isn't there. What you're hearing is a delay repeat on that, which I managed to get on the recording at the start. I just picked a delay from the pod, and the first delay I picked just happened to give me that one note repeat, and at exactly the right timing as well. So here's the screenshot giving you the delay settings. It's fairly accurate, it's not perfect, but that'll give you some sort of starting point. So far we've got this. Next phrase. The first part. Little finger on the 14th of the B and do a pull off. This is where the pull off is. And then you go back to the 14th, pluck it twice, and then pluck the 11th fret of the B. So it's pull off, pick, 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 it's 11th. So the next bit is a bend on the 13th to the G and release. So it's a bend, release, pull off to the 11th. And then pluck the 13th of the G, 11th of the B, back to the 13th of the G, and do a slide with some vibrato. I always used to think that was a bend there, but actually listening to it really carefully and slowing the solo down, it's actually a slide. Now onto the tapping bit. A lot of people tend to do it on the G string, but I've looked at some videos of Michael Sembello playing it live, and he always does it on the B, which would be here. So it's 6th fret and 7th fret of the B, and if editing Des has done his job, he'll have thrown in a screenshot by now. So this tapping part starts on the 6th fret, first finger, and 7th fret, second finger, and the tapping, those fingers stay there throughout the whole tapping thing. So it's tap on the 12th, pull off to the first finger, and hammer on with the second. So you just repeat that. As far as the tapping goes, each time it changes, starts on the 12th fret, then it will change, go up one fret to the 13th, up another fret to the 14th, and up one more fret to the 15th. And the amount of times you tap, it's a bit weird this one, so you've got 5 on the 12, 5 on the 13th fret, 6 on the 14th, and 4 on the 15th. So you've got so there's 5 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then on the end it's 4, but on the third one you need to just do a pull off so it's into a bend. Now I find it difficult because I'm a bit of a weed to bend with that second finger, so I change to third finger and use my second finger to help me on that bend. So what I do on that last one is I do 3, hammer on with my third finger, leave it down, do another tap for the 4th note, pull off to the 7th fret into a bend. Was that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, that's right. So you got your bend there on the 7th fret, but while you're bending you pluck the note and release, so you get nope, pluck it, release, and then that's 8th fret and 6th fret on the G. Again, there's a little sound after that note as well. I think it's like a little keyboard part. It might even be a delay, but a lot of people tend to do that sort of thing again, but it's just not there. So, and then the final bit is the 9th fret of the B. So you bend up a tone, pluck it again, release, pluck the 7th fret, and then bend the 9th fret again, but do a slow bend, bit of vibrato, and then gently release the bend. And I think that's that. Hope you enjoyed that. If you like what I do, please subscribe down below, leave a like, and I shall see you on the next one. Bonjour for now.